Hi, I'm Jordy.
And I am Steven.
And this is Thorndale Theater Talk. This is the podcast where we talk about movies, TV shows, basically anything in the entertainment industry.
That is correct.
Thank you. I like that you confirm it every single time.
I will never deny it.
I think one time you will, just to fuck with me.
Maybe.
So remember to follow us on Instagram at Steven Centrella, on Twitter at Thorndale Talk, our official Twitter page, at Kibbles312, and at Steven Centrella.
Of course.
Yeah, and our Facebook page, Thorndale Theater Talk.
Of course.
And our YouTube channel, Thorndale Theater Talk, to like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you want to hear. It would be great. It would be amazing if you did it. It's very quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was trouble for me to get that out.
I know. You got this.
Oh, thanks, man. And remember to listen to our 69 other episodes on podcast streaming services like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Breaker, or on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah?
For sure.
All right, Steve-O. What was your movie of the week?
My movie of the week was the Crimson Peak. So it's a movie on Netflix. Came out back in 2015, directed by oh my God, help me out here. Guillermo del Toro.
Thank you. Yeah.
It has Tom Hiddleston in it, Jessica Chastain, Charlie Hunnam, Mia
Wasikowski.
Wasikowski. Yes.
Or Wasikowska, whatever.
Wasikowska, yes.
I can't pronounce it.
So, yeah, the movie is very interesting. So, Jessica Chastain's character and Tom Hiddleston's character, they kind of they're like brother and sister, but they're romantically involved, and they lure this woman from America to marry Tom Hiddleston, sort of, and she can see ghosts and dead people, and it's this whole weird thing that's going on, and it's a weird love triangle and weird random monsters that really don't relate to the story at all. It's just, yeah.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. You're really selling me.
I know. Here's the thing. I weirdly enjoyed it. So...
What? Yeah,
it's one of those movies that you just watch and you're just like, what the heck is going on? And then when all your answers are answered, you're just like, well done. I didn't hate it, but that was very interesting.
There's movies like that.
Yeah, it was solid. It was the story was just, I have no words. That's the best way I could describe. I just have no words.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good. Definitely, I enjoyed watching it. The ending really got to me because it was just all over the place. I'm just like, what the heck? Just a lot of scratching my head and just being like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Just why? Other than that, yeah, definitely worth. I would say watch it for sure. At the end of the day, it's a solid movie. So, but overall, yeah, I could just. There's so many things when you're watching it. You're just like, you'll ask those questions: why, and why. Other than that,
so one question, but just multiple times.
Yes. Well, yeah, one question multiple times, and yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So definitely, it was fun watching it. So it's on Netflix. It's about a 2-hour movie, so be prepared. Well, I say this is Guillermo del Toro's best movie? No, not at all. But you can definitely tell this is his movie. That, I can tell you that. So,
why? Just because it's monsters and creatures?
That, yeah, just has, but this time it has nothing to do with anything, you think, but it doesn't. Yeah, so that's weird.
Yeah, I mean, Pan's Labyrinth is amazing, so you should definitely watch that.
Yeah, so.
Guillermo del Toro.
Definitely give it a watch if you ever get the chance.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wouldn't put it on your high to-do list, but in that mid-range.
Yeah, way to sell me on it.
Yeah, for sure.
You didn't.
My goal is not to sell to you, so.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yes. What was your movie of the week? Why was your movie of the week? How was your movie of the week?
My movie of the week was a movie that came out in 1979 with Dustin Hoffman called Straight Time.
Damn. Do you remember where you were in 1979?
Not born yet.
Oh, wow. Speak for yourself.
I don't know what world you live in, but We were both not born yet. So Straight Time with Dustin Hoffman, Gary Busey, and also
Gary Busey.
Busey. Wow. Can I speak?
Yes.
All right. Gary Busey and Kathy Bates. Wow, you got me all flustered. Kathy Bates. Yeah, very young Kathy Bates.
We should have a Kathy Bates marathon one of these days.
Great
but
actress.
Not Misery.
Because that freaks you out.
No, I love Misery.
So then why not Misery?
I don't know.
You're confusing me for the last minute and a half just now. But it's a very, very good movie. I liked it a lot. It's on Amazon Prime. It's only $1.80. I would totally recommend it. It's about this guy who comes out of prison, has to adapt into the big city, and sees, trying to acclimate, and then things go awry, basically. It's really good. I really enjoy it. Dustin Hoffman's very good in the movie, as you would think.
It's Dustin Hoffman.
Everyone in the movie is phenomenal. It engages you. It's just really interesting. I'm not trying to try to spoil anything, but that's the best I can do is that things go awry and it goes from there. He comes out. He's just a criminal coming out, try to acclimate to the city, big state living.
Okay.
He was a robber.
He was a robber.
Yes.
What did he rob? Did they ever say?
Yes, but you'd have to watch the movie.
Well then, keep me on suspense. I like it. I like it.
It's really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend. It's called Straight Time on Amazon Prime. It's $1.80, but it's a freaking $1.80 if you're watching it with a lot of people too.
$1.80. That's chump change. I could get something from McDonald's. That's about that same price. So yes.
I can also get something from Walgreens
for about that same price.
Yeah. I don't know why that had to be said, but
I don't know.
Okay, Steve, you're on another one right now.
Yes.
What's your movie of the week for this week?
So my movie of the week this week will be Bart and Star Go to Vistadmar. It is on Hulu. It's with Kristen Wiig. It is with Jamie Dornan, I'm sorry. And then Annie
Mumolo. So Annie Mumolo and Kristen Wiig both wrote this movie, and they also both wrote Bridesmaids.
Yes, and they're both starring in this movie as well.
Yes.
Also, Reba McEntire making an appearance? All right. She's going to be in this movie.
Mm-hmm. And Vanessa Bayer.
My God, this is a very interesting cast. All right. This should be fun. Oh, and Damon Wayans Jr. Oh, my God. We're pulling people right out of the hat. Love it. All right. So, the movie's on Hulu. It came out, initial release was July of 2020. So, now it's out on the stream.
It didn't come out because of COVID.
So, we shall see what I'm in store for, Writers of Bridesmaids, stars of Bridesmaids, here we come. On Hulu, by the way. Hulu. So that's my movie of the week. What's going to be your movie of the week, Jordy?
My movie of the week is one that I'm very excited for. It's called...
How excited?
Very.
I love it. So excited that you just can't hide it. You want to lose control and you feel like you like it.
So the movie's called Adaptation. It's with Nicolas Cage, Meryl Streep, Chris Cooper, Tilda Swinton. It's written by Charlie Kaufman and directed by Spike Jonze.
You had me at Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I know.
You had me at Nicolas Cage.
Are you going to let me speak?
Yes.
It's supposed to be really, really good. You've just been on one today. It's about a lovelorn screenwriter becomes desperate as he tries and fails to adapt The Orchid Thief by Susan Orlean for the screen.
Oh, okay.
So he's trying to adapt a movie on screen, so it's a writer, and it's supposed to be a comedy. So I'm very pumped. It is on Amazon Prime for free.
Right on.
Well, right on.
It's not free, but if you have
Amazon Prime, it's free.
It's the free.
So I'm very, very excited for it. I've been wanting to see it for a while, so I'm glad as I was going on Straight Time, I'm like, oh shit, it's on Amazon Prime.
Your dreams are about to come true.
Oh, thanks, man.
Well, you.
All right, Steve, let's get to the news.
All right.
I think I have to start cutting you off sometimes.
Well, so let's get into the news.
I don't know what drugs you did, but
we can't talk about it. Well, let's get into the news. So we get our news from. I'm asking you, Jordy. Where do we get our news from?
ScreenRant.com. I know you were.
That is correct. ScreenRant.com. All right. First big piece of news. Michael B. Jordan is developing his own Black Superman series. All right. So Michael B. Jordan reportedly developing his own Black Superman series for HBO Max that will focus on the Volzad version of Superman.
I don't know who that is. I don't know comics.
Volzad is one of his
villains.
Yes.
Okay.
So that should be fun. But yeah, I wonder who will play Superman. Any ideas?
Michael B. Jordan.
If he's developing it, he shouldn't. I'm gonna go with John David Washington. I like to see him as a Black Superman. Michael B. Jordan's like the cop-out move. Like everyone's gonna say Michael B. Jordan. Come on.
I mean, is that a bad move?
No, it's not. But I do want to see just somebody else.
I sold you on it. You said no.
I still don't want it though.
Oh, okay.
Like you're right. That is a great product. I should buy it. I don't want to buy it. I want a different product.
It's kind of fucking weird. It's like you're at a really expensive restaurant and you're like, I like this product. It's supposed to be amazing, but I'm gonna go with like beans or something.
Exactly.
That was a horrible analogy, but you know what I'm trying to say.
John David Washington is not beans.
I know. I wasn't. That's why I said a horrible analogy. That's not what I was trying to get at.
Like,
but you know what I'm trying to think.
A nice, we could say he's a nice New York steak. Nice thick steak.
Why do we have to talk about food?
Oh, I don't know.
That was my fault. I brought it up.
All right,
let's go. We're getting off track. This is an interesting episode already.
Netflix. We have a ghost. Cast includes Anthony Mackie and David Harbour. So the director of Happy Death Day, Christopher Landon,
You're right.
is directing the movie on Netflix and has casted David Harbour and Anthony Mackie for the movie. The movie is called We Have a Ghost. It should be kind of interesting. They have a ghost. I wonder who the ghost is.
Oh, but I heard the Happy Death Day movies were actually like pretty entertaining, and
they were.
Yeah. And
I've seen them. They're good.
Yeah, and David Harbour and Anthony Mackie are good actors, so we'll see.
Yeah,
it's kind of an interesting combo. I kind of like it.
Exactly, a very interesting combo. Solid director, so we'll see what comes up with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next piece of news: Midsummer director's new movie casts
Michael Gandolfini and Parker Posey.
And Zoe
Lister-Jones.
Yes.
So Ari Aster, who did Midsummer and Hereditary, we have also mentioned that he's working on a movie. The movie is called Disappointment Boulevard.
Yeah.
And Michael Gandolfini is actually the son of the late James Gandolfini, who played Tony Soprano in The Sopranos. So... And he's also going to be starring in the Sopranos prequel, playing his younger Tony Soprano, which is cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got it.
No, but yeah, it's a cool casting.
Yeah,
and also this movie he's the one with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yep.
And I got why am I blanking on her name? Holly from The Office.
Amy Ryan.
Yeah. So it's got a solid cast so far, and again, if you've seen Midsummer and Hereditary, you know.
I always say it every time. As messed up as Midsummer is, never want to see it again. That is actually a really good movie.
Such a good movie.
Never want to see it again, though. Ever.
No. But yes, so that is who else has been casted in this movie. So some exciting stuff. Next piece of news: the First Lady show casts Kiefer Sutherland as FDR. So Kiefer Sutherland joins Viola Davis, Gillian Anderson, and Michelle Pfeiffer, and more in this cast for the upcoming Showtime show, The First Lady.
Oh, an anthology series.
Yeah, it's an anthology series. So coming up on Showtime. Should be interesting. I don't know. I always find these shows fascinating when they depict history here. So
yeah, it's your jam.
Yeah, it is my jam, and I would love to see what's going to happen. So I wonder who Viola Davis would be playing. Many questions. So yeah, just be more on the lookout for that. Next piece of news for those
Mary Tyler Moore.
Thank you. So there is a Mary Tyler Moore documentary in development with
Lena Waithe
producing. So if you don't know who Mary Tyler Moore is, I recommend looking that up because she's very, very, very famous. Big actress from the 70s, TV show actress. Not enough could be more said about her. But yeah, they're doing a documentary on her, which is going to be interesting. So she kind of changed television, and can't wait for that documentary to come out. Some fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some solid, fun stuff. And this next piece of news is pretty good. All right.
You were really proud of that, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
That was pretty good.
Exactly.
Don't worry, I got you.
I couldn't do the voice perfect, but hey. So Curb Enthusiasm Season 11 will premiere by the end of the year. So we all know who Larry David is and his acclaimed comedy series that is on HBO, Curb Your Enthusiasm. So Season 11 will be releasing by the end of 2021. I must say I'm personally excited for that. Just because I'm a big Curb fan, I'm a big Seinfeld fan. I think Larry David's just hilarious, and especially if this season anything involves COVID, I can't wait to see his take on it. Just because he's a big germaphobe and stuff like that, but at the same time he isn't. So I
know it can be really funny.
It can be really funny. I'd be excited for it. So yeah, that's some fun stuff. All right, next piece of news. Jordy, you take this one.
Warner Bros. Will make at least 10 movies for HBO Max in 2022. So you know how they're doing that deal right now for 2021 where all Warner Bros. Movies will come out in theater and on HBO Max. Mm-hmm. Looks like they're doing a little bit more of that in 2022. It says at least 10 movies.
At least 10 movies. That should be fun. I wonder if these movies were
exclusively for the streaming service HBO Max.
So that's what that was going to be my next question. So they're just making it exclusively for. All right, that's some cool stuff. Well,
damn,
that's going to be interesting.
R.I.P. theaters. Okay.
R.I.P. theaters. Well, also in other news, so Netflix has lost nearly 500,000 subscribers in Q2.
Of this year, yeah.
Of this year. So after experiencing what is described as the lumpiness throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Netflix reveals it's lost nearly 500,000 subscribers in Q2. I think what you're seeing right now is some of the effect of the streaming wars, and Netflix is taking a beating right now.
I think it's going to keep going, fluctuating for everyone. It just depends what each one has.
That's the thing, though.
It's going to keep going like that, I think.
I agree with you. Again, it's the streaming wars. Because right now, Netflix has nothing coming out that's big. So I bet people are just you know what? I want to watch something that's on Paramount Plus. So I'm going to stop my subscription for Netflix right now.
And switch there, and then do that for however many months, and then see oh wait, there's stuff on Netflix going on.
Exactly.
It's annoying for people to do, but expenses go up when you have 7 streaming services that you're paying for. Yeah.
And this is where I think some of them have to start getting smarter, because if you want to keep that business all year round, which is the goal, that you want to keep those subscribers all year round, you have to find ways besides just great movie contents to put out, other ways to keep your business on all year round. So maybe I don't know, throw in again, you don't have to, but throw in a free month, or maybe hey, for the next 2 if you sign up now, next 2 months free or something like that, just find ways to keep your subscribers.
I think some of them do it.
Yeah. Some of them probably do it. Yeah. But again, because what you're going to be seeing is more of these hopping, because there's just so many. Yeah, I agree with you. Right now, I can't think of what's on Netflix that I would need to keep my account right now if there's something else I want to watch on a different account. So yeah, that's some big stuff right there.
All right. Is that it for the news?
That is it for the news, but we're not over just yet.
Yep.
So we have a nice little topic going. No, I wouldn't even call it a topic. It's gonna be
a in and out segment that we'll be doing.
Yes.
Sometimes we'll have it. Sometimes we won't.
Exactly. So we are gonna do a battle. Who is we don't have to choose, but who is the better actor or actress, or who is more? What's the word?
All right, this is what I say. We're gonna be doing a lot of great actors and actresses. So in my opinion, I can't choose who's better because they're all the same. They're all phenomenal. So it's basically who would you prefer based on the movies that they're in their filmography. That's how I'm taking it. You can take it however you want, because that's how I think of all great actors. Because I can't choose one. Like, they're all amazing. Like, we're not doing one now, but let's say like.
Well, we'll still call it a battle for right now.
Sure, it's like, I guess, a battle, because I'm saying which one I prefer for a certain reason, but not saying that they're better.
We're still going to call it a battle, though.
Yeah.
So the battle between these two actors, Tom Hanks and Leo DiCaprio, and Emma Stone versus Scarlett Johansson.
All right.
So we're going to start with Scarlett Johansson and Emma Stone.
All right, I have the filmography up.
You got it up.
You want me to start? How about I start this one and then you start the next one, because that one's I still don't know the other one.
Okay, that's fair. Start this one.
Okay, like I said, I don't think this one's better than the other one, but because of the movies, which I guess is kind of an unfair advantage here, but I'm gonna go with Scarlett Johansson because big Marvel fan, already. Like, 6 of them are great Marvel movies. She's been in... I'm looking at it right now. I know there's a lot. Hitchcock, not a great movie. For some reason, I'm entertained by it. Chef, great movie. Jungle Book, great movie. Still need to see Isle of Dogs, which is a Wes Anderson movie. I saw, was it Lost in Translation with Bill Murray? She's phenomenal in. She's in The Prestige. Yeah. She's in... she's the voice.
She is the voice in Her, yeah.
She's in Hail Caesar, which is Coen Brothers, which I actually kind of liked. She's in Jojo Rabbit, and this is the last couple years is where I thought she went like
to another level.
Yes, I always thought she was very good, but Jojo Rabbit and Marriage Story, like back to back, like come on, she was so good in both of them. Going into Emma Stone, I know she had La La Land. She has.
The Help.
The Help. She has Easy A, Crazy Stupid Love, Cruella, Zombieland, and my favorite comedy, Superbad. Yeah. But I don't know. There's something about Scarlett Johansson's movies. Just like I said, we're big Marvel fans. That's a huge up for her already.
Right.
She's in those Marvel movies, and Marriage Story and Jojo Rabbit were so good. Yeah. Like, Marriage Story surprised the crap out of me. Not saying that she didn't have it in her, but I just, like, for some reason I don't even know. I don't know why it surprised me, I guess. I guess it was finally a written role where she can finally, like, show off her legitimate acting skills. Not saying that she's didn't before. It's hard to explain. But, like, I don't know. I think I would choose Scarlett Johansson.
Choosing Scarlett. Well, so...
Would I prefer?
Yeah, that's who you prefer. All right, so I would say it's tough. All right, so with Emma Stone, again, so I'm gonna like break it down to their top. I would say their top performances here.
Right,
so Emma Stone, La La Land, and The Help.
Right.
Scarlett Johansson, Jojo Rabbit, and Marriage Story. Now I think about those movies, and I think Scarlett Johansson had the better performances. And
better performances?
I think better. I was more moved with those movies than I was with La La Land and The Help. Even though The Help is...
But you're saying better performances, now you're saying better movies. So is it better movies or is it better performances
I was moved by
or
their
both?
performance. So better movies.
And both. So you're saying both.
So both, yes. I was more moved by her performances.
Okay.
And I think the movies were better too.
Okay.
So which is kind of a disadvantage, but at the same time, I agree. Then I think of like overall career, like how many more good movies does Emma Stone have versus Scarlett Johansson? The problem is Scarlett Johansson has the much longer career.
Yes.
She's been acting since she was a kid.
Very true. Very true.
So that's another hard comparison right there. So honestly, it's tough. But I think I'm gonna have to pick Emma Stone
Okay.
Just because I could pick,
You literally didn't make sense to me right now, but continue.
Yeah, because I'm...
Better career. I look at the two movies, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pick Emma Stone.
I'm going to pick Emma Stone just because I look at through all of her, like, movies. Like, don't get me wrong, like, Scarlett Johansson has the Marvel movies, but I feel like we love those, like, movies as like, again, it's more than just her in those movies. It's a whole, like, team effort.
It's an ensemble.
Yeah, so
she's
hard.
still great in it.
She's still great in it. I'm not gonna like.
All right.
I'm not gonna. But I would consider that all just like one.
I forgot.
If you want to like count that.
I forgot that she was in Birdman. All right, keep going.
Yeah. So that's
I'm
why
still taking Scarlett Johansson.
But that's why I would pick Emma Stone, just because again, love Zombieland, Easy A, Crazy Stupid Love, Birdman, another great one. Superbad. My God, she's also that movie Aloha. I forgot she was in that.
I heard that movie was really bad, but I never saw it.
No, it was solid.
Really? I heard it was pretty bad.
It was solid. It wasn't like amazing. Like for the ensemble cast it was, yeah, it was bad. Like I'll give you that. Like if you know what I mean. Like when you see a big cat, like if you go through that cast, you're thinking like unbelievable movie.
Right.
But you watch it, it's alright. Like also House Bunny, she's in that. That's what I mean. Like
it was alright.
Why? You didn't like House Bunny?
It's fine.
I thought it was hilarious. The Ghost of the Girlfriend's Past.
I never saw that.
You should watch that. Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, I know what it's about and stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I just could keep going on, and yeah. I would say overall, I think Emma Stone's got more movies that I think are, I want to say, more rewatchable.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the word maybe I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, it's
I think
all opinion based.
Yeah, so but don't get me wrong, I love Scarlett Johansson. I think if I didn't count the Marvel movies as like one, because I count like every one she's
as like one thing.
As one thing.
Yeah.
So
I didn't. So
yeah. Well, the reason why because she's playing the same character.
Right, but there's always depth and development of the character. That's why it's even more impressive.
There is 100%, but she's still like playing the same character, so that's why I'm counting it as one.
Like I said, I love Emma Stone. I'm not saying Scarlett Johansson's better than Emma Stone. I'm saying there's more Scarlett Johansson movies that I would see than Emma Stone movies, rewatchable. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they are both unreal. Like
they are.
They're such great actresses.
They are. It's hard to pick.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick.
All right. Well, that was a little bit quicker than I thought, but it's also because this next one's in my head and I can't choose yet. All right. Tom Hanks, DiCaprio. Steve-O, you already told me your answer off screen, but just give it more of a off screen. I mean, off podcast, but say what you said. I still don't know.
DiCaprio and Hanks. It's hard to compare. 100%.
It's too hard.
They're both great performers. Unbelievable performers. Honestly, like career-wise, I think not like clearly one's older than the other. One had a longer career. But I mean, once Hanks got big, DiCaprio was big. You know what I mean? Like DiCaprio has been acting since he was a kid, and once Hanks got big, like he was still young, but like you know what I'm saying?
I'll just say this. In acting credits, Tom Hanks has 93, Leonardo DiCaprio has 59.
There you go. Well,
that's a big.
That is big, but
54.
But I'm thinking when he got big though, like when he got
44,
like famous. So DiCaprio started as a child actor.
Yeah. No.
So that's why it's like. So when Tom Hanks was getting big, DiCaprio was there. So that's why it's like...
I know. Yeah. But did you say who you thought?
Oh, yeah, I'm not done there. Yeah. So I was too busy explaining the timeline.
Yeah.
So I have to... If I had a pick, I have to pick Tom Hanks. And the reason why I picked Tom Hanks is I think performance-wise, they're both equal. They're both amazing. But if I have to like go through like all their movies... I think Tom Hanks movies are more rewatchable, are more just, I don't want to say entertaining though, but like have that just, there's that spark in there. It's just like you could rewatch this movie over and over and over and like you'll never get sick of it. I'm not saying DiCaprio doesn't have that because he does have that with Departed. He does have that with Django Unchained, Wolf of Wall Street, but I think Hanks has more movies of that. Because I could watch Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan, Castaway, Big, Philadelphia. I could watch The Green Mile even. Yeah. A lot of these movies I could just keep rewatching. Toy Story, Catch Me If You Can, Turn in the Hooch. Never been a You Got Mail fan, but I know a lot of people who are. So I'm just...
I know.
That one just never got me. But there's just so many of his movies. Oh, A League of Their Own. That's what I mean. Like, a lot of these movies are, like, his performances are so great, but they have these, like, rewatchable factors. And I think maybe just quotable, too. Because A League of Their Own is so quotable. And, yeah, it's just... But don't get me wrong, I think DiCaprio still has those, but I just think Hanks has a little more. So I think that's why I picked Tom Hanks. Again, I agree with you. Tough. But I have to go Tom Hanks. I have to. Jordy, I know you're still struggling. You're still struggling. I can see it in your eyes.
No, but I think I got it.
You got it.
I think I got it.
He's got it, guys.
Okay.
He's got it.
I will tell you my mindset. So I was going through each IMDb, and I think it's just a tiny bit unfair because I think I would choose Tom Hanks, and it's like I said. I think also, first of all, I think DiCaprio and Tom Hanks are my two favorite actors I've seen growing up and now. Like, it's just like a generation of growing up and like, oh, DiCaprio, Hanks are like other level. Not like they're personally my favorite when there's like a shit ton of other amazing actors and actresses. I am not saying Hanks is better than DiCaprio, but it's a little unfair because Hanks has more movies than DiCaprio. Has a lot more movies, as in when I go through DiCaprio's movies, I'm like, all right, my personal favorite performance of DiCaprio is Django Unchained. I think he was like, it's just unfair because he also went against Christoph Waltz, who was also unbelievable that year, and Christoph Waltz won when they both should. I know no one should double win, but I honestly think they were both like unbelievable.
Yeah. That's
my favorite performance. He just came out and just did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where he plays an actor in a it's insane how he does that with his Rick Dalton. He's in Inception, he's in Revolutionary Road, he's in Shutter Island, Blood Diamond, The Departed. I'm literally naming movies also back to back where it like came out. So I was
gonna say another movie just to throw in there that's really good by DiCaprio, Basketball Diaries.
Yeah, I was literally about to say.
Seen that?
Yeah, I've seen the Basketball Diaries.
So good.
It's a good movie. I will say Titanic's a little overrated. I still like it. Still think it's very good.
Yeah.
It's just a tiny bit overrated. Still think it's definitely a movie that people should see.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like, holy shit, what did I just see?
I agree with you on that with Titanic.
Still very good though.
It's good. That's what I mean. A lot of that one's not a rewatchable for me. Like, sure,
yeah, me neither.
I can rewatch it, but like, I'm not gonna.
But
enjoy
I
it.
forgot about. I always, for some reason, in the back of my mind, don't even think about Blood Diamond. That's a great movie. He's very good in Gangs of New York. Catch Me If You Can. Both of them are in it. Hanks and DiCaprio, which is funny.
That's one of my favorite movies.
And it's also just like
just because they both did so good in that.
I know.
They're both really good in that movie.
I wish they were both in movies. Also, The Man in the Iron Mask, pretty entertaining movie DiCaprio's in. But as I'm saying that, though, which is also very impressive of DiCaprio, The Aviator he's also in, these are like back-to-back. Like, he does Catch Me If You Can, the next one's The Aviator, who got nominated. Then The Departed, which is right after. Right. Then Blood Diamond. So it's first... I don't know about maybe recently, or I'm just looking at IMDb. Wolf of Wall Street, I can't believe I forgot that. Or I didn't forget that, but didn't say it. Like, he's more... I don't even want to say consistent, because Hanks is too. It's just like... I guess, is he more picky, DiCaprio, maybe? On what he's choosing,
the roles he picks.
Yeah, because he's very like back to back of these movies are amazing. But then
I would say, but like Hanks is the type of actor, he just like picks what he thinks he'll enjoy doing.
Yeah,
that's where I think like.
Well, same. I think DiCaprio.
No,
too.
I think DiCaprio does that, but I think like Hanks, like if you pitched him like a buddy comedy one, like Turn in the Hooch, he'd be like, sounds fun. Like, I just don't see like DiCaprio like doing something like that.
Fuck, now I'm thinking of doing DiCaprio instead of Hanks.
I'm
gonna go back and forth. So right now I'm doing Hanks, and to be completely honest with you, you know what was the kicker?
What?
Like besides, like I mean, he does have a higher filmography. But besides that, I love the Toy Story series. Like it's just, I grew up with it. It's like nostalgic to me, but also not even just nostalgic. It's I think everyone loves it. Like the whole series.
I'll ask you this: which one out of all their movies? Which one is Tom Hanks' his best performance? And
well, all right, I told you DiCaprio's though.
Yeah, DiCaprio. You said
Django Unchained.
Okay.
Hanks. What's your favorite? What do you think
mine for DiCaprio is actually The Departed. I think that
he was very good in that.
I think that one trumps because with Django Unchained, because he's only in a small bit of it. Like, don't get me wrong, like he's a big role in it, but like I think consistently through the movie Departed, yes, like that's his best performance. Hank's best performance,
I'm between 3.
Yeah, that's where I'm between 3.
Is it 3 or 4?
I'm between Forrest Gump.
Yeah, you have to have up there.
I'm between Saving Private Ryan.
Yep.
Actually, I'm between Castaway and Philadelphia.
Yeah, I know. I said I was going to say 4. I was about to say 4. Castaway.
Castaway and Philadelphia. And Big, too. Like,
I think the other 4 are better.
I don't know. Big is really good, too.
Big is really good, but I think for some weird reason I'm leaning toward Philadelphia.
I'm leaning towards Forrest Gump. Just because I feel like he's always going to be known for Forrest Gump. And...
Or even Saving Private Ryan. He was so good in Saving Private Ryan.
He was. And
I don't know. I'd probably go Saving Private Ryan.
I would have to pick Forrest Gump just because that's like one thing like people will always like refer him to.
Yeah.
But again, people always refer him to A League of Their Own because again the iconic line, "Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball."
Gosh, there's the Steve-O line I was waiting for.
I love it. Like he's just got so many like quotable like one-liners. You are a toy.
Oh my god, get out of here. But yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna flip flop. But right now, I'm saying Tom Hanks because I know you want me to have an answer.
You don't have to have an answer.
I should.
You can retract.
I should. It's so hard. They're so good. Like we're talking about legends in Hollywood. Like these are definite like they're going to be remembered.
Well, these are legends still with careers going.
Yes.
So they're legends in
the
making.
Yes, not even in the making. Are in. It's like they're both have been in their peak. Like they're both Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like they're just like
still going.
Yeah. They're still at their peak. Man, that was really hard. I'm being completely honest. It's the thing that was unfair is that Tom Hanks is even News of the World that just came out. I thought he was really good in it.
That was really good.
His filmography is a little bit more, and the Toy Stories just have this certain place in my heart that's just I can't take away.
Yeah.
I literally was looking at DiCaprio. I'm like, I think I'm gonna choose DiCaprio. We were talking about it earlier, and you thought I was to do DiCaprio. And
honestly, I didn't know what you were gonna do.
You said DiCaprio, and then I was looking down just now on Tom Hanks, and I just see Toy Story. I'm like, fucking shit. I'm like, I'm not saying anything else was good, but
here, we can sum it up. The best movie that they were both in, Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, sure. That is a really good movie.
That is a really good movie.
All right, wow, that was really hard.
All right, well, we're going to end it right there.
Yes,
so
we are.
That sums up this episode of Thorndale Theater Talk.
Yep, remember to follow us on Instagram at Steven Centrella, on Twitter at Thorndale Talk, our official Twitter page, at Kibbles312 and at Steven Centrella, and our Facebook page, Thorndale Theater Talk, and our YouTube channel, Thorndale Theater Talk, to like, subscribe, comment. It's very easy. Click the button. Tell us what you want to hear. Tell us what you want us to talk about. It would really help us out, and really it would mean a lot. We're gonna get very deep.
He's gonna cry in a second, guys.
I'm gonna cry. And remember to listen to us every Tuesday on podcast streaming services like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Breaker, and on YouTube to see, once again, I've said it again, Steve-O's beautiful face.
I shaved for it.
You did. All right. See you next week.